Hi.
Welcome back. I know this is a different scenery. We just trying to.
Atmosphere.
That's what we wanted to create today. We wanted to create an atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
We wanted to build up our repertoire. So we just decided to do a different feel to give a more intimate feeling on today's episode of Beyond the Chair. So let us know in the comments, how do y'all like our new setup,
Yeah.
or do you
Beyond the
like
Chair, New Orleans edition.
New Orleans edition, or do y'all like when we at the studio when it's a little bit more corporate?
Yeah, because we're corporate over there. This is given,
This is giving real life.
yeah, salon.
Yeah.
Well, we are back with another episode, you guys, and we're going to just chill and kind of talk about some stuff today.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Des got something she want to tell y'all.
Okay, so this is a very touchy topic on what's going on in the real world, and it's causing real trouble, and it's having real effects on black women and women period around the United States. So just about a week ago, Roe versus Wade got overturned. So what that means for women is that we no longer really have a say so in what we want to do when it comes to abortions and those type of things. So I know how you feel about abortions, Trish, but let's hear it for the camera. No, this is real.
Okay, so I will say I do not believe in just abortions for the sake of having abortions.
Right.
Because I do believe that every child can grow to be the next president, the next whatever. And there's families out there who cannot have children. So I look at it from that perspective. There's some families who cannot have kids no matter how hard they try. And then there's people out there who have sex, whatever reason, and maybe just didn't like the guy or so that's kind of like, I don't really feel like it's necessary to have an abortion when it's just because you didn't like the guy or something like that, or y'all didn't work out, or he wasn't ready. I just, that's kind of being mature. That's what happens. Now, if it's, incest, if it's rape, and these, with sex trafficking and girls getting pregnant, I know someone allegedly who was sex trafficked and had a baby, and she didn't have the money for an abortion, so she still has that baby, has no clue who the guy is.
Still walking around with it.
Walking around with the baby, and yes. So that, in that instance, absolutely not. I couldn't imagine personally. Like, I feel for that. So it's like, I definitely don't believe in it to that extent, but I definitely believe in it when it's like, okay, something happened. This is not the move.
Well, I had a talk with God, and when I seen those two lines, I sent it right back to him. Because why are you sending me stuff? I did not ask for it. I was not ready for it or anything like that. So, yes, I've had one abortion in my... You laughing?
No. This is very serious.
So, I've had one abortion in my life, and it was actually recent. It was less than a year ago. And at that moment where...
Really?
I told you when I had the abortion.
You did tell me.
I said, that motherfucker gone.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
And what did I say?
You said the same thing you just said.
I know.
That's why I appreciate you for just saying it
I
again.
was quiet. I was like,
Yeah, Trish, I don't like to touch on really touchy topics like that. But when I did have an abortion, it was at a time in my life. It was a very pivotal moment. I was not happy with myself. I was not happy in my relationship. So yeah, it could have been selfish to just abort the baby at that time. But I would have had the baby this past May, and right now it is July. So my baby would have been like 2 months.
And we got a lot going on right now.
We have so much going on.
But tell them, for the record, I was still supportive.
You was very supportive, but I wouldn't be where I am today. And I just feel for the girls who are in high school who may have made a mistake and thought that's what they wanted to do. Speaking of having sex, and then they get pregnant, and then it's like the whole trajectory of their life change.
Because it is like, baby, your life may be a little stagnation, but your baby came out to be LeBron.
You don't know her baby gonna come out to be LeBron.
But a lot of times it could come out to be LeBron.
So I gave myself one abortion pass. Did I feel bad about it after? No. They put me to sleep. I woke up. It was over. And I know that might seem insensitive to a lot of people because you about to laugh.
No, if I'm laughing, I don't know if I'm laughing because it's like an uncomfortable situation, or it's the way you saying it, or just because you funny.
No, I fell asleep like this. I woke up and I ate my cheeses and drank my water and got out that clinic. I was carefree. The baby was only like 5 weeks though, so I really was not that far along.
I mean,
I give myself until 8 weeks to have an abortion.
Plan B though, baby, got me through high school. Plan B raised me.
But I had just got off of birth control when I got pregnant. Like I literally just had got off birth control like a couple weeks prior to me getting pregnant.
I was with somebody for 7 years, and every 2 weeks I had to take a Plan B, and I just kept them in the stash.
One of my friends' name is Bria, and we call her Plan Breeze because she took them Plan B's like medicine in college. But they make you bleed out.
Child, as long as I don't got no kid for the next 18 years, I did keep them on deck.
You're right. So moving on to another situation, because when Shoshana don't get no passes with abortions, I told my truth. I've had an abortion. If you had an abortion, I don't feel like you should feel down on yourself. That's something you have to take up with God. That's something I have to take up with God. It's nothing that I have to explain to no man on earth.
This is true.
It's just something that I have to repent for. So I feel like I know I make it jokingly right now, but when I'm really sitting down talking to God, I really repent for that. But it's like I'm happy that I know that I will be forgiven, and I will never do that again. That was my only one,
Okay.
allegedly. I don't know where I would be at in life, but how long? And this is a good question for you. How long do you feel like it's too long to be a service provider? Now I know a lot of people we might get a lot of backlash from this. However,
Let me tell you what I heard one day.
yeah, let me hear it.
So I was at this store. It was a shoe store. So I know it's not technically a service provider. I was at a shoe store and I heard this guy say, "Oh, you're still working for the shoe store?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm a for lifer." And when I heard that, my skin crawled and cringed and folded over. So I think anytime someone says something like, "I've been doing this for life,"
20 years. We come a lot of our clients have been doing hair for 20 years, and I ask them what's their exit plan.
I can't
Or-
even do the same thing 2 times in a row before I get bored.
True. And it's not even that. I'm just saying about the security of, say if your hands go out and you're a braider. A lot of braiders don't even have insurance on their hands, which is a gym right there.
My hands go out just from texting, let alone
Mine do
braiding.
to my wrist. But they don't have insurance. They don't have life insurance. They don't have a fallback
Probably
plan.
like-
So what are you going to do after you service yourself out?
But you know what, too? A lot of people don't even realize that there's so many different ways to get like insurance and health insurance and all that. They depend on, oh, I got this part-time job. I do hair part-time so that way I can still have my health insurance. And Google. Google will provide you health insurance. But yeah, doing something that long and then still being in the same spot, it's redundant. It's like,
Exactly.
why am I still here?
Exactly. And a lot of these new hairstylists, especially Instagram hairstylists, they see this fast money right now. But when the world shifts and when the beauty industry pivots, what are you going to do? Like, how long? Frontals not gonna be around forever.
No.
Braids like that, like how we wear them now. They used to wear kinky twists.
You know what's crazy? A lot of people not even wearing frontals right now because as soon as the
Exactly.
BBL community start going down and people start going back to naturals, they start wearing the lace.
And I stopped wearing. And you know, I was a lace fanatic, but I stopped wearing lace.
Quick to try to throw a lace on me.
No,
You did put a lace on.
and you ain't never put a lace on. You stuck to your guns. But I do feel like frontals are going out of style. I do feel like BBLs are going out of style. I feel like a lot of stuff is going out of style. But that's just how the world works.
It's gonna be back.
No, not the BBLs.
You don't think so?
Them
They
ants.
gonna come back. Not an ant.
Please.
Kylie, we was not talking about you. I did not say that.
Yes, you know Chris don't play.
I love all of them.
Kylie don't look like no ant. Chloe just got
Anymore.
her butt taken out though.
Exactly. Kim did too. That's what I'm saying. Everybody look normal now.
Did Kim get her butt taken out, or did she lose weight because of Kanye?
I can't get with the real skinny. They doing a lot. Like Lori.
I'm real skinny bitch.
No, but that's you naturally. These
Okay.
girls is going out their way posting that they only eat 3 seeds and 1 corn chip a day to stay where they at.
But
I'm
you
not
eating
doing-
salads.
to lose a little bit, but I don't want to get that skinny. Like,
Mm.
what you trying to say? Because you trying to get thick.
I am. I'm trying to get up to 150, but I can't.
But you know what? Everybody wants to be something that they're not.
Yes, and let's talk about that. Let's talk about body dysmorphia and how that can really have a hold on your
got it
mind.
bad.
Yes, I have body dysmorphia too. Like, I've had surgery twice. I've had lipo and I also got my boobs done.
I got my arms done.
And it's like when I didn't have boobs, I wanted boobs. When I got boobs, oh, now my stomach too big. When my stomach get a little bit flatter, oh, now my butt too flat. My butt got a little flatter on my nose too. I like, when does the body dysmorphia
I don't ever realize
stop?
I look good till I look back on pictures. Like, oh, girl, my stomach was flat.
Exactly. Like,
That
we
thing
always
felt
want
heavy.
something that we don't have, but we've had it all along.
All along. Ooh, that is a word.
You want me to say it?
Yeah.
One more time?
Yeah.
We always want something we don't have when we had it all along. And I didn't really notice that until like I look back on my college pictures and I'm trying to get back to that body. But when I had that body, I was trying to get to a different body and it just never stops. It's a never ending cycle. And I feel like social media is to blame as well.
I will say, since I'm eating cleaner though, I do feel better. Even though I kind of look the same when I look at pictures, I think it's about how you feel within.
True.
So me eating cleaner, even though I probably still weigh the same amount, I do feel lighter.
Better in the inside.
Yeah, for sure. So I think a lot of it is a mental mind fuck too.
True. And it's what you see, because what you see seeps to the soul. And
You
then
said, let me say my line for you, friend. What goes to the eye seeps to the soul. She was trying to get there, but what goes to the eye seeps to the soul. So what you focus on will grow.
Yeah, and
that's what she was
what
trying
you
to
focus
say.
on will grow, and we see that on social media all day. The perfect body, or the perfect face, or the perfect teeth, and all of those type of things. So the next topic that I want to talk about, and this is something that you are really, really good at. I really
Let's
admire
hear
this
it.
about you, and you really taught me a lot about this. I was in my DM. I went on a rant the other day, and basically I was saying that a lot of service providers is just a one man band, and they could make so much money if they would just hire a team. So, can you tell us about delegating and building a team and how to go about that as being a service provider?
So statistics studies show that if you are a one man band, you're going to average about $44,000 a year. So a lot of us are one man bands with different departments in our department store. So when you go to Walmart, they got the toy department, kid department, women's department, grocery department. Every business has departments, right?
Yeah.
So maybe you have to package orders because you just make candles. Then that's one department making the candles. Then packaging the candles is another department. Then you got the social media team. That's another department. But it's you running every single department.
And it's you doing the hair. It's you bleaching the knots. It's you installing the hair.
It's you trying to sell a bundle. It's you trying to make the reels to sell a bundle and to get bookings.
And that's why a lot of people struggle with content. I struggle with content. Hire for your weaknesses so you can focus on your strengths. And it's not hard to hire. Everybody has to work for you for 2 weeks for free in the hole before you have to pay them.
Ooh, my friend been listening. You've been listening. You over there sound like Trishana. Let's drink to that. This is a little strong, so I'm a fake drink. But yeah, you sound like me. But no, absolutely. I think if you want to go fast, go by yourself. But if you want to
go fast and run into a brick wall.
absolutely. You can slang dope all day, and that's what we're doing. It's a quick adrenaline rush. Oh, I made somebody, But if you want to go far, go with a team. And child, we trying to go far, and we got a team.
And we trying to, and I had to explain that to somebody because just dipping into our friendship and our business relationship really quick. A lot of people see Trishana and I, and they're like, well, Des, why don't you just go back and teach Airbnb? Or Trishana, why don't you go back and just teach business funding and business plans? But it's like we were just chasing fast money at that time. But what we're building now is going to stretch out so far, so beyond Instagram. Like we have a whole call center that we don't even promote on Instagram.
I was telling you, my brother said he want to apply for the call center position.
He don't talk.
This is true. Keep going.
He don't talk. So the stuff that we're building, it might be taking a little while longer, but when y'all see how far it stretched and how big we get, like we're just sitting here now, friend, but when we're sitting on the stage in front of 100,000 people and we walk out and they clap and they cheer, like that's going to be our
and
validation.
That's one thing I wanted to say to you is I commend that because we both probably made way more money individually, right? But we also were not given opportunities like more mainstream that we have now with Beyond the Chair. So I just want to say cheers to you for always remaining focused on the vision.
True. And I be calling Trisha like, everybody keep telling me to do stuff alone. I don't want to do stuff alone. Do you not want to do stuff alone? And I be just making sure that we still in it together like we are because it's
so you be checking my temperature when you
No. You check my temperature time. Are you still in it for the long run?
I do.
I do not ever.
Every time she got attitude, that's what I say. So Des, what are we doing? It's because your little tantrums. I'd be like Des. So is this for the long?
I haven't had one in so long.
Has she had one in a long time? She's been doing good. See, y'all can't hear, but she got a thumbs up. She's been doing good.
Period.
But no, seriously, it's like because you could, but you got it. There's in life, and this is for anybody. In life, you're going to have people tell you like, oh, you could just do this, you could just do that. But if your goal is so strong and your vision is so strong, you are not going to let any outside noise get in the way. And I think that's what's so good about us. We do not let any outside noise get in the way, and we just remain focused on the goal at hand because this is a business that can be passed down for generations to come.
Exactly. And it's like when the owner of Amazon was sitting in his garage with the Sharpie Amazon thing written out, people probably could have told him like, why you just don't go work for Walmart? Why you just don't go work for a bigger corporation that's already established? And he's like, no, I'm going to sit here and do this because I don't want to go fast with Walmart when I can go very long with Amazon, very far.
Long money. And they said if you want to make average about $40 million a year, you just need about 100 employees. So we only need about 80 more.
80 more. Yep. All right. So now we're going to move on to top topics. And the tea is a little bit piping because this past week, Trishana got a lot of backlash for this clip that we're about to play here for you right now. So let's talk about that clip, Trish, and why you got so much backlash from that.
First of all,
and don't clear no air.
You're right. I'm not. I'm gonna stand 10 toes with this one.
Mm-hmm.
So for the record, if you're watching this, it's me putting my foot in it.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So the situation at hand is when a woman settles, it's a problem. Why you settling with him? He broke. He dusty. He be with his baby mama. He still love his baby mama. But as soon as a man said, "Oh, Shoshana, you're shallow because she doesn't look like you, because she doesn't drive a Benz like you, because she don't got a booty like you." First of all, y'all need to quit judging these niggas' booties to me and what they're going on, because they couldn't have me anyway. So I'm saying the standard for themselves. You see me putting my foot down?
Mm-hmm.
It's the standard for themselves. If you got a little bit going on, why do men settle? Because that's what they do. No one wants to talk about it.
Yeah.
Why are men settling? I'm confused.
And it's so crazy because they settle and they get married to their wives, but they cheat with their fantasies.
Talk about it.
Yeah, they settle with their wives, but they cheat with their fantasies. Like, why not just be with your fantasy? But I feel like men are insecure in the fantasy woman that they want. They know a lot of men can have, so they don't want to.
Or they think there's no substance in the woman who looks pretty. Like, oh, just because she looks pretty, there can't be too much in her.
True.
Like,
and when we get off camera, I'm gonna tell you somebody who, when I be looking at him, I'm like, why is that his wife? Like, she just be standing there like.
But you know what the conclusion I came to too?
What's the conclusion?
I might be single because I be judging people, girls and wives.
I don't judge people, girls and wives.
I'm not judging, but I just be like, why did he settle? You see what I'm saying? But no one wants to talk about it. Shoshana, you're so shallow. No, men, like you said, men want to feel like men. They want to feel like they're secure. Oh, this girl needs me, and I don't have to work hard to make more money. I'm cool with my $5,000. I'm cool with my $3,000 a month, or I'm cool with whatever you make a month because you feel like this person who is beneath you needs you, and it's settling. Men settle
because men like to feel needed.
But if they're with the right woman, they're going to push them to want more. So then their taste for women would change. Their taste for women not change because they're not being challenged.
True.
And so, like I said, I stand 10 toes on that. You men are settling. So next time, don't tell a girl that she's settling if you can't tell a man to look at him and tell him he's settling as well. I don't like that. Women always get backlash for settling because she in love.
And what you say, I sign.
Thank you.
And I agree with you when we in public, but in private, I'm going to tell you how I really feel. So lately, I've been just noticing, okay, back in the day, and I'm always talking about back in the day, but we had sitcoms that really showed the black family, like the Bill Cosby Show or My Wife and Kids. Like, they just really showed.
I like that show.
Yes, they just really showed, like, black families, black sisterhood, girlfriends, all of those type of things. But now when I'm looking at TV and how black people are being portrayed, that's the right word,
I think.
How black people are being portrayed is really in a negative light. Like, we're always fighting, we're always catty, we always have mental issues. And I know they don't say mental issues when it's on the camera, but some of that stuff be self-esteem issues, it be daddy issues, mommy issues, kid issues. It's like, why are black people being portrayed so angry in television in this moment, especially on reality TV? Like, with different types of shows, it's like when successful ass women going back and forth over a table. Like, we have caviar on the table and y'all want to be catty.
But you know what? It's crazy because my Uber driver on the way here was just talking about this. He was talking about how so many. This is so crazy. He literally just talked about this. He was saying that, so like Indians, and we would find all this land. And he was like, the reason why they can come take it up under us is because we would be fighting over the land.
And they just swoop it right under while we fighting.
And it happens to this day. He said they will pin each other, pin blacks against each other. And it's easier for them to sleep in because they know we can't handle it anyway. True. And it's been like that. And history repeats itself. So it's doing the same thing. Like right now, all this gentrification and people moving out the hood because we're literally fighting
and they coming in and swooping our whole community.
Yes, gang bang. And we do the same thing on TV. We know these N-words is gonna fight, so let's put them together and then let's make money off of it. It's the same.
And it's crazy because the producers make up the storyline, so we be fighting for no reason.
And then be really hating each other, and it's this gonna be good. And then we settle for the underdog check where they can collect the big check because boom, once again,
and they be collecting them big checks.
And you know what, friend?
Yeah.
That's why they don't want to see us together.
Nobody want to see us together.
But it don't matter, no.
Because I got this small ass check that they giving y'all for no fucking reason. And a lot of people get on there and fight to expose their brands.
Look at my face.
Let's do better, black people.
Quit letting people come scoop. What's the rugs when they come?
And I had to say that on my story when I was going on my rant. I said we're so focused on what's just right directly in front of us when they dangle them Section 8s and dangle them food stamps and
Section
dangle
8
them
in the...
monthly checks. They dangle it right in our face so they can swoop everything else from under our feet.
Mm-hmm.
That's why everybody else got everything else but
stamps
black
got
people.
us in a chokehold. Food stamps had me in a chokehold, baby. I was not gonna work an extra, not an extra hour, because I was gonna lose some of my food stamps.
That's why my mama don't keep a job, because she wanna do her food stamps. And it's so funny because no, that's real. Yeah. It's so funny because when these other people come from other countries, they don't come here for the food stamps. They come here for the land
and the opportunity.
They come. I'm talking about they buy the land.
Yeah.
They get the gas stations.
Okay.
They get the nail shops.
Chinese people don't give a about food stamps. They come and open Chinese restaurants. They don't even need food. They eat at the goddamn restaurant they own.
But black people want handouts.
Child.
I don't know. That's just we gonna have to.
And then you know what they said about the show? They
What?
said that we don't be uplifting.
And no, it's not that we don't be uplifting. I said this in my rant. It's not that we're not uplifted on the show. It's just that we're not coming to y'all with a fake smile and a fake clap just to make you feel like you're doing something. Because we're not going to play in your face. We're not going to do the overlay for the underplay. We're not going to do that. We're going to tell you exactly how it is. And that be what y'all be wanting to hear. And I be sitting right here and I be telling y'all the real shit
that they won't tell you. They're going to tell you, oh, you're doing amazing. And then they're going to call Billy Joe Bob, they're not moving in our community because they settled for the Section 8. Oh, we thought they were going to power through and start owning property, but guess what? We put a liquor store in their neighborhood and they're content.
They're good.
And
we gave them $1,000 stimulus check, so they're not going to go get the business funding. They be dangling it in our face.
And we be like, oh, look.
That's what y'all want us to tell y'all to do.
This
is the wrong podcast for you.
Yeah.
So we're going to move on to my favorite part of the episode.
I don't know if this.
Pull your shots up.
Look at
some big shots.
Look what.
Shit.
Look at these.
This is our day.
This is cute though, Tay. You did your big one with these.
Yeah, bring these to the studio. Okay, so for Tequila Truths today.
Ooh, speaking of the liquor store in the neighborhood. This is how you capitalize off the liquor store neighborhood, though.
No, for real. So what we're going to do is we're going to play 2 truths and a lie. So you're going to tell me 2 truths and 1 lie. And if I can pick out the lie, you take a shot. If I don't pick out the lie, I take the shot.
Okay, 2 truths.
You can't tell me the 2 truths.
Oh, start over. You go first.
No, you go first.
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
So tell me 3 things, and one of them going to be a lie. I got to figure out which one's the lie.
Dang. I don't know. This is tricky. I feel like everybody looking at me and I got to really think of something.
Okay, let me tell my 2 truths and a lie.
Okay.
But you know a lot about me, so... Okay. I ran away from home before.
That's true.
You can't say...
Oh, sorry. See, this hard. It's hard because it's like, how deep do I want to go?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So I ran away from home before. I got banned from a mall before.
That's true too.
Eh.
So the next one's the lie. I won.
No.
Oh.
Let me start over. Scratch everything I just said.
I got to a fight at Skateland before.
Okay, wait. I love cooking shows.
Okay.
I love sand on the beach.
Okay.
And I hate Hairspray, the movie.
If you wanted me to be puzzled, it worked. I'm going to say the first one is the lie.
Which one?
I forgot what you said.
Take a shot, because that's not the one. I hate sand. I said I love sand. I hate sand.
No, sand was number 2. But okay, I was still wrong.
You was wrong.
Okay.
Sand was number 2.
Okay, I got
but
one.
But I said I love cooking shows, and I do love cooking shows. Take a shot before you talk to me.
So I can have shot breath when I speak.
Yes. That's a sip. No. At least take half.
You know I just threw up.
I don't care.
Y'all, she was getting dressed and I busted the bathroom door open and threw up.
Titties out.
And I just threw up. Just literally.
Take a shot.
Okay.
All right, your turn.
They got to start providing us water with this interaction that we be having.
Okay, your turn.
Okay. So, I helped build a whole room before. I peed on myself at Skateland. And I had an apple seed stuck in my ear.
The lie is that you helped build a whole room.
Actually, all three of those is true.
That I'm talking.
That, but I was gonna call that one the lie.
Okay, well that's a lie because I know Trish don't work, so you have to take a shot.
No, but I used to actually work. Like I
Not building a whole damn room though. When you said build, if you would have said I told my cousin to help me build a room, I would have believed.
I used to put all the beds together in the house. I was the boy
That's
in the
not
house.
building a room.
Really? Okay, you're right. Dang.
Take it. No, Trish.
Hold on, I just need a shot. I mean a chaser. This is my chaser. You should go try it.
It's good, but I can't eat a whole cookie like that. And with that being said, this is the episode of Beyond a Chair. Make sure you click the link below. Yes, make sure you click the link below to become a VIP member. You get all access to everything that we do.
So you believe that I had an apple seed in my ear?
Yeah.
Why is that believable?
Because you're weird as fuck.
That was so true. I had to have surgery.
Make sure you click the link below so you can become a VIP member. You get access to everything. What does VIP stand for?
Backstage inclusive pass.
Yeah, so if you want to be backstage,
she don't never remember that.
Yeah, if you want to be backstage with us, if you want to talk to our special guests before they come onto the show, if you want to watch all of the episodes first, if you want to be in Trishana and I's close friends, all of that stuff, click the link below to become a VIP member and come backstage with us, our backstage besties.
And it's cheap. And before we head out, I learned that one from you.
Okay.
Before we go, dang, I forgot what I was gonna say. It was important.
What was it about?
This.
What?
Backstage pass. Oh, we are on all platforms right now.
Yes, we are.
Go check us out. We are on Spotify.
Yep.
We is on
Apple, YouTube.
We is on every platform. So go keep downloading, you guys. Thank you so much because you guys been running it up.
Get us to 5,000 subscribers. That is our main goal right now, to get to 5,000 subscribers. You need to take a shot because you haven't taken any shots during this. I'll take it to cheers to 5,000 subscribers.
Yes. And to be on every platform. So thank you guys so much. This has been our New Orleans edition, Beyond the Chair. We're so grateful for y'all. And now we got to go work and so we can eat and then drink and then work again.
Yep. Bye.